Good afternoon, everybody. This is meteorologist Joe Toth here in New Jersey weather. This is Friday afternoon, January 24th at around 3:40, and here's the latest weather happenings. For our weather headlines here, we will be talking about the possibility of some snowfall to start the weekend, and we will get to that in just a minute. And there's a chance of flurries on Monday, but right now it looks as though most of Monday might now stay dry, and otherwise there'll be cold weather continuing into next week. Now I want to also get into some topics for Saturday here, and here are the weather alerts that we are talking about for tomorrow. And here are the latest advisories here. We can even click on here real quick. And this is a winter weather advisory that's issued for New Jersey, effective from 8 a.m. Saturday until 10 p.m. This includes Pennsylvania, northeast Pennsylvania here, as you can see, where they could see anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow. But we want to focus mostly on, since we're in New Jersey weather here, for New Jersey, there is a winter weather advisory that is in effect from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Saturday. So remember, folks, for those of you that live up in northwest New Jersey, such as Sussex County, Warren County, and Hunterdon counties, be on the lookout for some snowfall rate amounts of 2 to 4 inches. And wind chills will also be very cold. There'll be winds gusting at around 30 to 40 miles per hour, so there could actually be some whiteout conditions. So definitely we have to keep an eye on that. And that goes for other areas across the state as well. So let's look at our current conditions right now. And you can see here the current temperatures across the area are generally in the teens to low 20s, especially across the south, as we expected. There's even isolated areas of mid-20s across extreme southern areas. So all in all, in the teens to low 20s across the state. As we look at the current surface map on top over here, you can see right now we are in an area, high pressure is dominating the area, so we are having some clear skies for our Friday and cold temperatures here. And here it is, folks. Here's that area, low pressure up to the north, that's dragging down Arctic boundary. This is expected to move down to the southeast and move into our area late on Saturday, and that will be the focus for some snow, along with some snow squalls across the state. Meanwhile, we have a little disturbance all the way up here that will be Monday, that's expected to come down to the south. However, it's expected to cut to our west, so we would not expect anything significant on Monday other than a couple of flurries possible. And here's the current New Jersey radar here as of this afternoon. As you can see, once again the radar looks quiet, although it will be very busy across this area as we get on into Saturday morning, especially across the western areas of the state, and it will slowly progress eastward throughout the day on Saturday. And let's look into the weather analysis and discussion here. Now let's take a look at the NAM high-res, which is always good to detect what we can expect for the timing of the snow on Saturday. And let us begin right here. And as you can see, across the area is quiet, and here is all the unsettled weather that will be making its way toward us. And as we head on into tonight, you can see it's coming across the Midwest, across Chicago. And as we head on in towards Saturday morning, you can see it is spreading to the east. It's now across Pennsylvania by early Saturday morning. And as we head on towards mid-morning, it's just to our west. And then during the afternoon hours, it moves right across the area. And you can see it moves right through and on out. And here comes the next clipper that's expected to come down. That might give us some flurries on Monday. However, the best bet will be to the north and west. Now, if we take a look also at the other model guidance that will go into the long term, which is the GFS, if you bear with me right here for a moment. And here's the run right here of the GFS today. And as you can see, here comes the disturbance from the Great Lakes region. And you can see it comes right on down toward the area on Saturday. with an area of snow, and then that will move on out. And then here comes the Clipper, and as you can see, it's a little to the north, and it looks rather dry. So once again, just a chance of flurries we have for Monday. And otherwise, it's going to continue to be very cold. And then we will still be watching an area of disturbed weather that you will see for the middle of the week. And right now, it still remains to be out to sea, although we still have to keep an eye on this. And this would be this coastal right here. And if this would ever move toward the coast and impact us with snow, that would be by Wednesday or Thursday of next week. But right now, it looks to be out to sea, and no worries on that. Otherwise, it will remain cold through the end of January. And as we move on towards February, and you can see another threat that just went by for the end of the month, right over here. So an active, certainly a couple of storms to watch. And yes, this is the Super Bowl. Everybody wants to know what's going to happen in the Super Bowl. Well, you look at this right now. It shows an area of light snow possibly early that day for the Super Bowl. Other than that, it's going to keep changing. So still far out, but otherwise it looks to be kind of cold with a possibility of light snow still on the Super Bowl Sunday. So that's what we're looking at. And also, let's look at the snowfall forecast. We all want to know how much snow. Well, you saw 2 to 4 there, what Mount Holly is suggesting. This is the NAM, and it shows widespread here, the GFS, of 1 to 2 inches, mainly inland areas, and then 2 to 4 back across Pennsylvania. So this is 1 to 2 on the GFS. Now let's look at the other. Well, this would be the NAM. And you can see here it shows pretty much the same, 1 to 2, pretty much away from the coast. And here's some areas where there could be some areas of 2 to 3, maybe even 4 inches, because let's not forget here, we're dealing with a system that's pretty potent, and when you deal with snow squalls, they can surprise you here. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Of course, along the coast right now looks like a coating. And then 1 to 2 inland areas, and extreme northern areas could see 2 to 4. So that's what it looks like right now on this latest forecast. And here is my 3-day forecast for the state of New Jersey. For tonight, we will have partly cloudy skies early. Then it will become mostly cloudy late. Those winds will slowly increase overnight. Lows in the single digits across the north part of the state, and teens across central and southern portions of the state. And as we move on to the overnight, you will start to see temperatures slowly rising as the winds will be coming out of the southwest and increasing, so temperatures will slowly rise. And for your Saturday, snow will be likely across the state, and it will be windy. Please be cautious on the roads Saturday. There could be whiteout conditions possible. With wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour and snow falling, it would certainly impact people who are driving. And this is my snowfall accumulations for the state. We are talking of a coating mainly near the coast, 1 to 2 inches to areas away from the coast, mainly across inland areas. And if you head on up towards northwest New Jersey, where there's a winter weather advisory for Hunterdon, Warren, and Sussex counties, amounts of 2 to 3 inches with localized amounts of 4 inches. Highs will be mainly in the mid to upper 20s across the north, lower 30s across central areas of the state, and mid 30s to the south. And for your Saturday night, we will have snow likely early, then partly cloudy, windy, and very cold. Lows will drop in the single digits across the north part of the state, and with teens across the southern portions. And on Sunday, it will be partly sunny and cold, highs in the teens north, lower 20s to the south. And for your Monday, it will be mostly cloudy with a chance of flurries, highs in the 30s across the state. This is your meteorologist, Joe Toth of New Jersey Weather. I'll talk to you again soon.